What happened to brother Polight?
What the fuck is? First of all, what is Polight?
Apparently he's Nigerian. That's what I keep looking it up. People keep saying Nigerian. I do not think that's his real name. Michael Norvac, how you say it? I don't think this is his real name. Maybe it is.
I thought it was Kenyan.
I don't know. It says charges dropped, claim explored in wake of reported 7-year prison sentence. Now I
didn't want to put that bad body on Nigeria. KD. Pittman happy with the gifts the governor gave her. She is ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of people was talking crazy about her, calling her what's that lady name from the Boondocks character? I forgot her name.
You know, I didn't watch Boondocks.
Dang, I forgot her name. But yeah,
they watch it. They'll tell you.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the character from the Boondocks. But yeah, 7 years after he apparently pleaded guilty.
10 years of probation.
Now I'm gonna show y'all what he said happened. And it's just
Why would you do 10 years of probation? Why not just serve out your whole time?
Well, for me, people who do these kind of crimes, I don't even think you should get. You should be up out of here. Honestly, there's no
stoned to death.
Look, the dude who did that to 2 women got 30 years. I always feel like that should be the norm. Now, if you hear about these people doing stuff, sexually assaulting women, getting 6 years, 5 years, you go, what the fuck?
And then children.
Children. They doing 20 years for doing something to a child. That's not adequate. You really should just get them up out of here. But
you're not redeemable
at all. I don't got to show this one because this is back in 2021 when he was arrested for sexual battery of his girlfriend's daughter. Which, please, it's sadder when it's always sad.
Nigerian shocker. I was trying not to put that body on Nigeria. I was like, damn, they wicked, but can they be this damn wicked?
Keep in mind, this has not been proven. That's what people are saying. People love to throw it on Nigeria. When you talk about scamming or something,
I don't think they want that one on them.
I don't know. But it's real bad when
elite scammer.
He's one of the best.
He might be number one
in the conscious community. Yeah, he's not number one.
I'm talking about conscious community.
When we say scam, what we talking about? Because when we talk about real scam, we talking about Wall Street. Let's talk about people.
I'm talking about in the conscious community.
Oh, okay, on a level, on a certain level. Okay, yeah, number one on a certain level because he ain't nowhere near the real scammers and white collar criminals that steal $1 billion, do 5 years in a white collar prison and get out and live lavishly. But the fact that this woman, she was with this man.
Yeah.
Apparently, he said they broke up. And then you do something to her daughter.
That's not what the story that broke the first time.
No, it ain't.
The story that broke the first time was that they were staying at a hotel, right?
Yeah.
They had he had left the hotel with the little girl and went to a party.
Yeah.
And then he took her to another hotel across the street from the party, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the incident occurred.
Let me show that. This is I'm a
conscious scammer.
Let me say this. And this is why that conscious community thing has gotten, especially in the last 10 years, such a terrible reputation now.
So Sinetta gonna flip on him again?
Well, he flipped on him and got back on his side and called him. No, he flipped on him when he left and went to LA.
He flipped on him because he was fucking with the bag.
Yeah, he got a picture with Floyd. He got a picture with Denzel Washington. He got a picture with Tariq Nasheed.
He went out to Hollywood.
He was around the celebrities.
What's your dream? Pretty woman. He was Pretty Woman out there.
Yeah, he was picking them up like crazy.
He took the little girl cookies.
Yeah, it's.
Well, they didn't. Well, it wasn't. He didn't have vaginal intercourse with her.
He didn't penetrate her. He didn't penetrate her. Yeah,
it was oral.
Yeah, that's what they said. At least looks like he was concerned with appropriately labeled
an XX offender.
Exactly.
That was the thing that he did.
He did not want to.
He bargained for.
Yeah. So this is not on topic. This is the same thing going on with Tory Lanez, where all he care about is do not deport me. He literally getting married. He
don't want to go back to the land of Trudeau.
You mean that love child of Fidel Castro
with no eyebrows, allegedly?
I'm gonna show this right here because she did a breakdown. Apparently, she said she broke this story down in 2020. Broke this story in 2021. Named Tori Nix. She did a whole thread on this, explaining this. All the people that came to his defense, who probably knew he was a rotten son of a bitch, but shout out to her. She said Brother Polight just pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 7 years in prison and 10 years probation and got to pay $25,000 restitution for molesting his girlfriend's daughter. Fuck this scammer. He's the reason my bro is dead. I hope he gets the worst.
Look at that hairline.
I'm gonna play with his mother. I mean, what the mother of the girl had to say to him.
For that reason, she will not be stating her name, but she will be making a statement regarding this.
Where would it
where would it be?
It should say victim and then in parentheses Noak. Sorry. You see it when it says victim Noak?
Noak? That's his name? That's how you said?
Okay.
Noak?
Yes, 1 second.
The V is silent?
All right, you may unmute, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so what I'd like you to do is, well, you don't want to give your name, so at this point, just go ahead and you can give us an impact statement. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Michael Noak. This is the first time I have spoken publicly about what you've done to my daughter and I. I have gracefully remained silent the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years of pain, shock, disbelief, PTSD, constant nightmares, and daily triggers. Trying to help my daughter heal when I'm not even healed myself. What you have done to my daughter, myself, and my entire family is inexcusable. You hurt us all. You made me believe that you were such a great man and you could do no wrong. You made me fully trust you, and for that, my daughter trusted you too. But the truth is, you're a monster. A demon. The very first time that I allowed you to be alone with my daughter, the very first time, and you couldn't even help yourself.
Damn.
You told me you was going to be right back. You were going downstairs. You were going to grab food and take vacation pictures.
So that was the mother speaking on the situation. Yeah, it's sad. I'm gonna play the judge's verdict. What? Oh,
Bring Floyd. Come on now. Come on. Honorable Sienna, Troy not wanting to be sent back to Canada is eye-opening. They usually make it seem like it's utopia wonderland.
Yeah, they say Canada got free health care and all this other
free
stuff.
Free health care. The people there are very nice. They're not...
no racism. Not as much racism, they say. Let me play what the judge had to say now.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Mr. Noak, the terms of the plea agreement are as what the prosecutor just stated, that you are going to be entering a plea of guilty to the 2 counts of aggravated child abuse and 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. You will be adjudicated guilty, which is a criminal conviction on your record. Do you also understand, sir, that by entering into this plea that it may subject you to involuntary civil commitment proceedings set forth in Florida statutes 394.910 through 394.931. Do you understand everything that I've said thus far?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to also advise you, sir, that you are going to be sentenced to 7 years in state prison to be followed by 10 years of reporting probation. In addition to any of these special conditions of probation, you will also participate in and successfully complete a mentally disordered sex offender treatment program.
Hold on. Hear what he just said?
What?
Let me rewind this for like 10 seconds. Hold on.
Complete a mentally disordered sex offender treatment program. That conditions of probation, you will also participate in and successfully complete a mentally disordered sex offender treatment program.
Are they calling sex offenders mentally disabled?
That's kicking it off, saying it's a mental illness.
Wow.
Registered sex offender.
Well, no, apparently he doesn't have to do that.
No, that's part of his
plea deal. He doesn't have to register when he gets out of prison. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender, apparently,
because that's what he said he wasn't going to take, that being on his record.
That you are also not eligible. Okay, you may, according to the state, you may be eligible for early termination if all of the conditions of your probation have been completed, that you have had no violations of your probation, and that you have not been arrested for any other criminal offense. Is that correct, State?
And to clarify, the terms stated in 5 is there is no prohibition on early termination. However, there is a requirement that any modification to this agreement be agreed by the state and the court.
Okay. All right, sir. Now, with respect to this plea agreement, I have on each page next to defendant's initials M.
Mixed African ancestry. Okay. Honorable said a quick Google search showed Novak Jr. Noak Jr. is a mixed African ancestry.
So the little,
they pretty much don't know it. Scene. He clearly did some things to shield his identity, his true identity, obviously.
MN.
Apparently, he wrote 90 books. Remember?
Did you in fact affix those initials to each page?
I did.
And have you reviewed each and every component of this plea agreement, going through page 1 and through page 4?
All right, so we see. Now I'm going to play. This is his song. This is him trying to do some drill music. So this is him thinking, you know, she gonna be smooth for him, Sinetta and all them. All right, let me move forward with what he had to say about this. I got it sooner. Or is it right here?
Shout out to Tommy.
Oh, what up, Tommy?
How you doing, brother?
All right, this should be it right here. And his response to why he got 7 years and all this other stuff. Let me play it.
And later that,
Long,
within a day,
drawn out lie.
Now, the full one is 99 minutes of him trying to explain that. This was only 2 minutes of it.
day, and later that, within a day, within 24 hours, she filed a criminal complaint. Let's add some more color to it. Do you know that the same day that I broke up with her, in my text messages, it's proven she said she was going to destroy my life. She was going to fuck my whole shit up. So we have motive. Do you know
Absolutely,
that
well
I was
done.
the one that asked to take her daughter to a party after 2 a.m. in the morning? Do you know my text messages say?
That's cocaine.
She contacted me and
Cocaine
asked
is a hell of a
me to
drug.
take her daughter out to a party after 2 a.m. in the morning, and I vehemently declined because I said, what the hell do I look like as a grown man taking a 14-year-old that obviously looks like a minor to a party? Y'all don't know that, though. All of this is in my text messages. Y'all don't know that, though.
I'll never forget.
This is like him lying about him building those
I was about to
houses.
say that. I was about to say that.
What city was that? Was that Detroit?
That was in I don't know. I think you're right. I think
Where
it
was
might
he
be-
building those houses at? I
it
don't
wasn't-
remember
it
what
was,
particular
he was
place.
taking the transport containers and building houses out of it, but it was a company already doing that. So black people already doing that.
A black man and a woman was already doing
And
it.
he acted like it was him, and
Went to the construction site.
got caught, got on live, and tried to explain it away. And then in the
This is
midst
his
of him
new
explaining
adventure.
it, this is what he do. He'll tell a whole bunch of lies to explain stuff away, and then in the middle of it, tell the truth. And that what you're talking about, the container shit, he lied all the way into about the middle of the video and said, "Now, do I know those people? No. Did I have anything to do directly with the site, the work site? No." And it's like, that's the truth right there. He tells the truth. Then he'll go back to lying.
Oh, a follower of XX offender, cult leader Malachi York.
That's what I'm about to say too.
Why were so many men or people followers of his? I don't get the appeal.
Because people,
Put a fork in it, bro. He done.
I think a lot of people follow people like Malachi York because they're looking for a savior.
He overcooked.
They're looking for a savior, and anybody who seems like they have an understanding of the world around them more than just the physical, but also the spiritual and all that stuff, people tend to run and follow those people. And it's man worship, really. That's a problem in our community in general.
He about to be tarred and feathered.
Just like all these celebrities, there's a lot of worship towards these celebrities and anybody who seems like they have any type of knowledge. And the same with Brother Polight. He seemed like he was
I don't say
knowledgeable.
Brother Polight.
That's his name. I'm not saying that's his name. The same with him, or his name was actually Michael Nova. So yeah, same with him. People thought he was knowledgeable, followed him.
So you say, well, then Polite, then you should be clean.
Damn
I
name
should
John
be, but
Doe.
unfortunately, the mother turned her daughter in. The daughter
See, this is the part that's the truth. He lied. This is the part that's the truth.
got high and intoxicated, and because I'm not the one that turned them in, now we dealing with child abuse and delinquency of a minor. If they could, so I'm like, let's fight it. Let's fight it.
Let's fight it.
So my attorney's like, I just want you to understand that this child abuse in Florida, aggravated child abuse, from the child being intoxicated, they can give you 30 years in prison.
I don't think
Which goes back to who? Who had this same similar charge
exactly
that he took?
Who you talking about?
Charlemagne.
Oh, yeah.
This is Charlemagne the God.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
We're
gonna say allegedly.
Delinquency of a minor. Yeah, that's a fact. That's not allegedly.
Well, I'm gonna say allegedly. Facts, Honorable. It's repeating. Same on much smaller level.
Yep.
I'm like, man, take the goddamn agreement. If
we really want to get real, I'm gonna say a name. The Honorable, what's his name? Elijah Muhammad. Remember when Malcolm X came out against him and what he was accused of with young girls? Man, I'm just saying. And that's why Malcolm X got a lot of respect from people, because he came out against it. When I don't know if he always knew. I don't know if he just found out. The point is he came out against it, and that led to possibly his downfall.
Under what circumstances? If they could convince a jury that whether you gave her alcohol or you was aware that she was high at any point in time and you didn't turn her in, but since the mother did, you could be subject to 30 years. So I said, let's make a goddamn agreement, man.
So his thing is that everything that the mom is saying is backwards. She actually told him to take her out. She told him she was going to destroy his life and all that other stuff. You know.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
It's over for him, dog. It's over, dog.
Man, fuck Polight. Get his fucking ass out of here.
The hate you give little infants, everyone, thug life.
Thug life.
Thug life. All right, next thing we're going to talk about.
Got life. Y'all think he be a leader in jail? These old school narratives of people like him being harmed aren't a reality today.
Child predators, I believe, I think. There's some dudes that are former convicts or former prisoners who got YouTube channels telling their stories and stuff. And they say people who commit those type of crimes are still dealt with. But the fact that, let's be honest, this Polight dude, he has a mouth game.
He has a tongue. He got
that get the gab. He can talk.
He's an orator.
He's gonna find people in prison. Once again, he's a man who might be serving life sentences, 30 years, who want something to identify with. Want somebody who they think have knowledge, teach them something. So yes, in prison, I'm sure he's gonna have some of these dudes that's lost in prison that's gonna get behind him. But I also know there's gonna be some dudes that's gonna be, get him up out of here. Don't be surprised.
At least try.
Don't be surprised if you see a video from him saying he's Muslim in a few years in prison. He's supposed
come
to
home like Omar
and
from The Wire.
I don't know if Omar was thorough though. Omar was feared. I don't know if Polight would be feared if he came out with that same energy. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me.
Man.
This next subject, we're gonna try not to stay on it too long because we don't really talk about these type of things. But
tethers.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm sorry.